So, we are headed to go meet up with my boy Mark, who has, hold enough. Yeah, it's loud. A Silverstone E92. So, similar spec to my car. I have a Silverstone interior, he has a black interior, but he lives out in East Bumblefuck. Like, no funny, I have like a 42-minute drive ahead of me, but at least I'm going out to Long Island and not the city, because if I was going to the city, I would have been tight. But we got a little bit of a trip ahead of us. And so, I'm trying to see where it's taking me. Gotta go to the Cross Island, then the 495. That's a little horrendous. But alright, let's get this trip out of the way. We have found Mark. Making all the noise in the fucking world. And we just came from eating over in Huntington, where everything is overpriced. 100%, but I had like a chopped cheese burrito out there. Yeah. We have the Silverstone twins. There goes Mark. But it's pretty, and he already has his freaking camera out. Yeah, that's gear that I'm not up to date with. But we have my Silverstone twin. And hey! That's cool! Like, we're just having a little mini shoot over here. And to the left of me is another Silverstone, but different generation. His being an E92. And one thing I'll be honest about, E92's sound way better. Way better. Like, it's the difference of vacuum cleaner to a sonorous, amazing V8. And I do really like his car. In fact, it's Silverstone on Apex wheels. So you could say, truth be told, I'm probably like, I'm copy pasting because I literally got a set of Apexes. And he spent less on his, but I don't know if his came with TPMS sensor. It did not come with TPMS sensors. I'm winning.
No, the Apexes I bought were for the other car. These came with it.
Oh yeah, those came with it. Fair. But we just have this shoot. Fun enough, even though these are both Silverstone, they do look a little bit different.
Right. I feel like mine's more blue.
Yours is a little more blue.
Was that Silverstone 2? Did they change it for the F80?
I am Silverstone 2. I definitely am Silverstone 2. I know if that was changed. And there's another big difference that we have here. If I head over inside, and he has the super shorty knob. His is manual. What am I doing? Again, I'm literally complaining about dailying a manual car. Okay, well, your daily
is automatic.
It is automatic. It is automatic. The daily is automatic. Okay, so I still have something to stand on. But would it have made my experience any better to have my M car in manual? I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna finish up these shots and
go for a drive.
And then I have a little bit extra for after this, but that'll be way later tonight. But I'm just gonna enjoy the view. I am leaving my baby over here, and we are getting a ride in the E92. Well, I say a ride. I am most definitely the one driving. I guess time to get this experience. Though I did sit in here once. I just haven't driven it before, but I'm pretty sure I need to move this back, from what I remember. It's like,
maybe just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just the tiniest bit. You ever get into a different car than what you're used to? You have memory seats, right?
I don't remember if I said it. That's right. I'll figure it out one day.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because I like...
That's okay.
What I tend to do is tilt my seat up, go back a little bit forward, and make sure I'm neutral.
Do you want if you want like more linear chill, what's it, power curve, throttle, bro, why am I blinking right now? Throttle response. Just turn the power off.
Let's turn the power off.
Yeah, but if you want it a little bit, I don't know, feel spicier, then power on.
Yeah, I'll start with the power off. And then steering wise, you know what position it's set to, right? Okay. Steering wheel is now completely out of my way. I have access to everything I want. Okay. Let's do this. No fucking way. Look, the last manual car I drove was a ZL1 with all the torque in the world. Hop off. I don't know why I didn't on the blue fit. I promise I didn't stop.
A little squirmy, just heads up.
Okay. I mean, fair, that's okay. There's so much in it. Here we go. That is so good. Alright, so let's just flex, start into fourth. That is really fucking good.
Right?
Holy fucking shit.
And you probably shifted at like 4 or 5, 4.5.
Probably. I didn't really get out.
Yeah.
At all. That sounds so fucking good.
Right?
I don't know if I should stay behind this bus or turn around.
We can flip around at there's stop signs. You can make a left at the that intersection coming up.
Okay. This one over here?
Yeah, it's like an island.
Or
Yeah.
I guess I should just go straight.
Yeah, go straight, go straight.
I missed there.
That happens.
God. That's a divot. Oh my goodness. Sounds so magical.
Aren't the downshifts just like crazy?
This thing is so I think all M cars are like stupid. So
Yeah.
stupid. And the way that you can just do oh shit. That's
Money shifted.
Did you know that I know how to put the clutch back in? Alright, well, time to relax until I actually figure out how to shift this thing. I'm pretty sure I'm in fourth right now.
You're in fourth.
Yeah. Oh, we're not even going that fast. Oh, we're doing 50, never mind. I forgot I'm gonna be in that.
So like this feels normal to me now. Everything else feels long as shit.
Fair.
But the one thing, have you driven Mo's car? His shifter feels really nice.
It does. I don't want to miss that again.
Yeah. And then it's right up here.
Sorry, I went double.
No, it's all good.
That's
Right? It's an experience.
It's a fucking experience. Oh my god. Also, I'm not scared to lower my car now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be fine. What color is that sound again?
BC. It's I think the DS ones or whatever. It's like the top ones. I don't know.
If it's DS, I'm not surprised. Hi, baby.
It has a hill assist, bro. You're good. That's good. Just leave it in second.
Shut up a second?
Yeah. No e-brake, remember?
You're right.
Good. Chat, we can't go back to that F82. We can't go back.
Well,
I've converted Rod.
that was an experience. Only, let's see, I missed third gear twice.
Right.
I almost money shifted, but I know what I'm doing, so I didn't money shift. As soon as I heard the rev start to fly up, literally clutch in. I was like, nope, I'm in the wrong gear. Holy shit.
And it feels fast. I mean, it's not a slow car.
It's
not a slow car. But it feels pretty, like, quick.
It does feel.
But then imagine this with the ESS 650 kit on it. You're making this supercharged. Yeah. Dude, my friend had his M3 was supercharged, and he had 265s in the back.
That's not gonna do much for you.
Every time we were going anywhere, you would let it up until 4th gear. It's just no grip.
Fair.
But then when it hooks, we were just like doing 170 by accident.
I like. Okay. For my purposes, F82 made sense at the time for purchasing. Oh wow, I can tell my tires were hot. I can see my front tires disintegrating. Oh my god, that's so bad. I mean, the fronts are still like the regular P0s. The rears, I did the Corsas because I actually needed traction.
Yeah.
For my purposes, I did like the F82, of course. This is a completely different experience.
It is.
And
very different.
I didn't even have power on. Of course, it's damn, that V8's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut off the camera. I'm gonna keep glazing this. Okay. Oh. So I guess we're getting one more part of the experience. So shifter is gonna be over to and oh shoot, the seatbelt is hitting the mic. Whoopsies. You're actually gonna go over towards the right.
Oh.
So you can push it to the right.
That's good.
That's drive. Right now, steering is in sport. Let's put it into comfort. Sport plus. And do you want manual shifting or auto?
Yeah, I'll do manual shifting.
And do you want the most aggressive manual shifting or do you want two? Alright, so leave it in the middle.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, you're good. And that's after driving this one.
The hood feels so high compared to the F30.
Right?
Yeah.
It's because I have the hood bump. The hood bump definitely a big difference.
And your brakes are so touchy.
Oh yeah, extremely touchy. Even with traction on, let's see. Right now, you'll mostly hook second gear.
Yeah.
Depends on tire temperature, which I'll actually just pull up right now. which that'll help you know what you're dealing with.
Well, your car's still cold anyway.
No, it's warm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
warm.
It's warm enough.
Yeah, it's warm enough. Once I get up to temperature once in this climate currently, you're fine.
Okay.
It's definitely not as much sound.
The DCT is so nice.
Extremely. Like.
Oh, this is the first DCT car I've ever driven.
This is the first DCT car?
Ever.
Holy shit.
I've driven PDK and like the ZF8, and then the 6 speeds and stuff, obviously.
Okay, fair. So yeah, first DCT car. The shifts are extremely crisp. Like you will go straight through gears.
Crisp.
And it's a very, very easy car to drive. Just definitely don't go into first. But it'll catch people off guard like when you're in power and you shift up. Because you'll shift up and you'll be right in the power band and you felt that and start to go a little bit. So yeah, tires aren't at 100 degrees, so you're gonna get a little bit of slip. Hello, Nissan.
Dude, that torque is crazy.
Extremely. So it's two like completely different cars.
Super different.
E92 rev out sounds fucking amazing. It's so linear. This, you start to roll into it and the rear end just wants to go loose.
Yeah. This is fun though. With the DCT?
Yeah.
This is nice.
It's a great
I think, because I drove my friend had a manual.
Yeah.
I think the DCT is better.
Yeah, with the powertrain.
With the powertrain.
It makes sense with the powertrain. It's the same thing like Giulia quads. Like people that have there are manual Giulia quads in Europe, but the honest truth about it the truth about it for people is that they don't like it because it doesn't make sense with the turbocharged powertrain. It doesn't. I think the N55 M2 makes sense to me.
Right.
The S55, I'm not sure. But that's an M2.
Just how crispy these shifts are too. It's nice with this.
It just does exactly what you want it to do. Roundabout. GX550, nice.
The one thing I do like about the S55 sound is on the upshift, you get that little.
Yes. The little I can't even describe it.
Yeah.
I can describe it. But the little upshift fart.
Yeah.
I guess I'll call it a fart. The little DCT fart. Shifting up, yeah. That'll be like the biggest difference. Like your car you can ring out.
Yeah.
You can truly ring the fuck out.
And like the power just builds on my car after 5. This feels like you get that initial punch and then it kind of fades out.
Yeah, it fades out. Oh, and we have some walkers. Should have put an ND filter on, but it's fine.
But yeah, dude, especially with the DCT.
So this is what it feels like in my passenger seat.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. So I'd be throwing people around, not realizing it at all.
The way that it just accelerates, because when you're in the power band and then you just grab the next gear and it's already there, and it keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going. No.
That's nice.
The torque doesn't go away at all. It does not at all.
See, and that's the one thing I like about the E92 as well, especially with the manual transmission, because you're in it and it's screaming at 7,000 or 8,000 RPM, and then you shift, and there's that second where it just breathes in, and then you're right back in it.
Yes.
And I love that experience, but it just feels like you're locked in
There's no brake. It doesn't want you to take a break.
No.
But you know, that's why so many people crash them. Like, this could so easily catch you out. Like, extremely. Which is why I changed your tires. I felt like I needed to. Like, the P0 run flats? No. If we were doing the same thing, I'd literally be like, you can't even get on it. Like, you would have tried to get on it and just spin.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but I quite like that, dude. I like that. I like how this handles. I think, you want to know, it's funny because it feels a lot tighter than the F30. And that's like my frame of reference when I'm comparing it to.
Mm-hmm.
So, I already like how the F30 handles as like a daily car or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So then having like a tighter version of that, like this feels like also like composed, and I don't know, it feels good in the corner still.
Yeah. It does.
I like it.
You can place it exactly where you want.
Yeah.
Literally. It's just what happens at the end of the corner. That's the one difference. It's what happened from the middle of the corner to the end of the corner. That's where it's all about, just managing the rear. Assuming you're going all out, it's managing the rear from there.
Right.
If you're not going all out, you're fine. You have this camera here.
Close enough.
You're good.
And then
Neutral, and then e-brake. You're good.
And that's park.
Yeah. Well, park will actually be you put it into gear,
Oh.
and then you shut it off. That's park. But neutral will just shut it off in the neutral. And if you press it one more time onto neutral,
But take your foot off the brake.
yeah, just take your foot off the brake and then tap it. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's no park gear.
Wow.
I believe it's like other DCTs where it just uses 2 gears.
Right.
And just has you in there. Who knows? I don't know.
Dude, I like this. I like this a lot, actually.
I just fucked up both of our mentalities.
You did.
Oh.
That's just the way I marketed you. No, because dude, I like the way it handles, actually.
Yeah.
I do. Because I feel like this is such a hot take, right? That steering rack almost feels like a little bit slow and heavy. I know it's because it's like hydraulic and the car's loading up and everything, but this just feels like you turn and then the car just does it.
Yeah, it just does it.
Yeah.
That's the exact difference that I was feeling. I'm literally driving your car and I just feel it load in. It's hydraulic.
Yeah.
There's a consistent heavy feel.
Yeah.
That car, I'm literally just put it where I want to go, and then the front end's gonna go there, and then
Right.
I think like I was saying earlier, the rear end you just manage.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's 2 different driving dynamics.
And I feel like it's also a little bit different too. Like when you're driving like all out, I might prefer like that or whatever. But I feel like just for like chill and then like a little bit spirited or whatever, like it feels good.
Really?
Yes, I think so.
I think chill and spirited your car.
Really?
I think chill and spirited your car. Primarily trans.
Yeah.
Trans.
Yeah.
Trans does do it because I can 3rd, 4th this entire road.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, we have an owner of an E92 and an owner of an F82 both liking each other's cars.
Yeah.
This is exactly oh, that's such a cute dog. That is
Yeah.
Thank you. You can park over here.
Are you trying to take a picture or do you...
No, it's okay.
No, you're fine. It's okay. That is such a cute dog, by the way. That is so cute. But yeah, that's everything. I can't do. I don't want to keep thinking about it because my brain's gonna explode.
Yeah.
All right, so now after I told you guys earlier this is done. Now we're done.
Yeah.
I think I had enough of that. I can't keep thinking about your car, and I should probably get my car away from you. All
Yeah.
right?
This just feels like it feels fresh and light, bro. That's my way of explaining. This feels fresh and light. Mine feels like more, I don't know, just I guess planted, but this feels like nimble, like on its toes. To me, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
We'll
Maybe I'm
figure it
nuts.
out. We'll figure it out. That works out. All right. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay.
The one thing I do like more aesthetically on the E92 is the vent. I think it looks way better.
It is. It's a bit, yeah, it's a little bit tighter, I could say for that.
And it's so 3D.
Compared to the M4 one. Yeah, that I can go for. Something I can say, what the hell is that? P58. Is it purple? No, it's gray, I'm just blind. Driving wise, I do realize, because I wasn't thinking about that when I was driving the car. It is 6-speed with longer gears.
Yeah. Well, it's weird. They're long because RPM wise, but they're like short together. Like
They're short together, yeah. Well, I think
pretty close together.
that helps, because when I was driving behind you,
Yeah.
I'm literally like, I'm either in 4th gear and I'm too low in the rev range, or I'm in 3rd and I'm too high.
Yeah.
Like there's no in between, and that's all just affected by, I guess specifically just gear ratio. Literally, that'd be the one difference. And then beyond that, you are on coilovers and flat.
Yeah.
I am definitely not on coilovers. Stock suspension, while pretty decent, is not the greatest. It's a little bit wavy, but you'll have that. I really like the way this drives. I think it's because I've always driven E36s. Like,
Right.
my mentality on getting an F82 is this is like the newest car that I could get that like gives me some of the experience. But now that I hopped in your car, it feels like it's dead.
Yeah.
And the E92 seats are more comfortable. You can at me at that. They are way more comfortable than the F82 seats.
The F82 seats look cool though.
They look cool.
They look super cool.
They look cool, but they're not like, that's cozy.
Yeah, it is cozy. It's a good Grand Tourer car. Like that kind of GT vibes.
Like, I'm gonna get the same coilovers as you probably, and like I will be sickened if I get back into your car and it feels, well, obviously dampening that matters. Who knows?
Right.
You might be on Swift Springs. True. You have no clue right now.
I haven't. I think it's on whatever springs came with the BCs.
Okay, so
Yeah.
probably just the BC springs. They ride really good. I need to find out if they're DSs or BRs.
Yeah, the only thing about these coilovers is even like little, like, you know those like gaps in the highway or like little bumps?
Yeah.
For some reason, just super stiff over those. Crazy stiff.
That might VTS. That's probably digressive.
Probably.
That probably is
Makes
digressive.
sense. But besides that, like, you know, like the ride's it's pretty smooth and nice besides, like, just on these roads.
Oh yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that felt great. Even like dips that I was like, my mindset was to avoid.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Also, tire profile matters. You're pretty meaty.
It is pretty meaty, yeah.
To be exact, you're not that meaty. It's a 35 profile.
It's decent though.
This is literally like exactly what I'm going for.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's actually so interesting because we're basically gonna have like the same car.
Yeah.
But different platform.
Just different platform.
Same specs, same mods, besides drivetrain mods and stuff.
Okay. So I get
mods.
handling
Yeah.
mods. So basically,
That'll be interesting to stack.
and then of course, funnily enough, the direct car that's gonna be like the comparison car, of course, is the E92. There's your car's saying hi.
Oh yeah.
Hello. I don't know what that is.
Probably just stuff from the AC.
Probably just stuff from the AC. Fuck it. I'm just making sure it is.
Mm.
Because if you didn't,
that power steering fluid or coolant.
power steering fluid or coolant,
Probably
Well-
not oil.
or I money shifted your car and your car's cooked forever. I hope not. No, it's not. No, it would have been thrown out. But yeah, honest opinion between the two. I like the way the E92 drives way better. I mean, of course, I knew that I was gonna like the way that it drives better. This, ooh, it's a cute dog. Oh, that dog is so cute. Where is he? He's back there somewhere, don't worry. There he is. But yeah, I mean, like, of course I was gonna like the way that it drove better. And they are two different Silverstones, yeah. So Silverstone 1, I guess, versus Silverstone 2. If I can't get my car to feel the way that I want it to get, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna trade my car for an E92.
Yes. Do it.
That sounds insane.
Nah.
That does sound insane. But driving experience wise, assuming that I get like a correct daily, I'd literally buy another Giulia.
Yeah.
Like
Julia daily or Julia weekend car?
Giulia daily. Giulia daily, and then just like
Like a base one or like a nice one?
just Q4. Q4, not a base, Q4 Ti. So all-wheel drive, paddles, everything. That's literally amazing. I drove that car last winter, and if you want to spend 20 grand or less, or like close to 20 grand, as long as you can deal with the reliability, as a daily, if you want to spend like 20 grand, get a Julia. I'm not gonna lie, and get the MVP, which is the Mopar vehicle protection warranty, and you're good. You don't have to worry about anything. I'm the warranty in my personal case, so I'm not gonna do that again. I didn't need it. I felt like I blew $3,500 when I got it, but it works out. And then second car, well, we'll figure it out. As I mod this car more, we'll see how I feel about it. I really do like this. Or maybe I just get an E9X on top of that F82.
That would be sick.
I'm not that rich. Maybe one day. That wouldn't make any sense. I do not have my own home. Oh, but damn, now I gotta drive my F82 home. You wanna just trade cars for a week? That's not okay. Oh. He said okay way too soon. Alright, that's the end of this one. Goodbye. Mark, peace.
See ya.